Channel T-Bird Stacking. Just getting my phone set up on my tripod. Struggling with it. Doesn't seem like it wants to fit. Getting things set up. I'm gonna get my laptop going. Let's see here. Over there I can see the chat better. T-Bird Live. There it is. Volume I think should be turned down. I'm hoping I got good Wi-Fi connection. I did something a little bit different with my Wi-Fi. That way there, if I, whoa, Scrap Metal Racing, woo, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see, did I stop that? Yes, I did. Uh, let's see. I'm going to keep that going. Deneen, Silver Spurs, good to see you. Donald J. Chumpy, Ray and Sandy, woo. I just about got molten copper. I got my coffee. I have to apologize. I got a bit of a headache. I've been busy all day. I think you guys have seen that cup before. I don't know. That's one of my T-Bird cups. Mrs. T-Bird had ordered that for me, and I doctored it up with the lettering from one of my decal stickers. It's pretty cool. I like it. Yo, Snakebite, what's going on, brother? I don't think it's quite been 15 minutes. I know you commented earlier, and I sent you a message. Well, I usually get the weather report when I'm out here. It feels like winter's on its way. It's 8:15, September 30th, Tuesday, 54.1 degrees. Woo, yeah, it's a little chilly. I had to throw a sweatshirt on. Let me make sure I've got you guys kind of set up here. I loaded up the Crucible, loaded it up. I've just about pretty much got molten copper. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I do. Let's take a look at the bowels of the Crucible. Hold on. Hold on. I got to get something going here real quick. All right. Please be sure to smash that like button for me, please. Helps out with the algorithm. All right. Yeah, let me set my coffee over here out of the way. We'll see if I can't get you guys. Jeff Rubin, woo! What's going on, brother? Good to see you. My sister from Alaska, Deneen. I think I already said hi to you. Vegas Stacker, good evening, brother. Woo! All righty. Let's take a look down there. I got somewhere around 20 to 25 ounces of liquid copper. I'm about a foot above the Crucible. It's not too many people that do this, but I'm trying to give you a look down into the bowels of the Crucible. You can see the copper shimmering. Oh, hold on. Let me try to get this focused. I don't know if I can or not. Look at that. Now, if that's not mesmerizing, I don't know what is. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Can you see? Can you see the copper dancing around in there? That is very. See it? I've always told you I like to. I usually like to get you guys to look down in there to see what I see. Oh man, it's awesome. It's wicked. Let me close that back up so that heats back up, and I'll put you guys back on the tripod. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts? Oh yeah, Snakebite says. Look at that. It looks better on my laptop than it does my phone. That is wicked. That is so cool. Littlefoot, you're worried about your phone melting over the top of it? No, because I'm zooming in. I'm about a foot and a half above the above it, Littlefoot, and I'm zooming down. I've learned a trick to where I can zoom in and zoom out and actually be able to focus in on the molten copper, and without it harming the phone. I'm quite a little ways away. Nothing to where it's going to melt the lens on my camera. I've done it multiple times before, but don't drop us in there, Vegas says. Oh my. Well, I guess what I have in store to you, I was going to do some silver and some copper, but the other furnace isn't working. I got a problem with the new furnace. And I'm probably going to pour a couple of those. I'm going to pour a couple more tikis, couple more tiki pours. I don't know which one I want to do first, but I haven't poured a dragon in a while. I did a real quick dragon head. Now that's quite a little chunk of copper right there. That's going to take up a majority of it. I did a real quick one. I poured 3 dragons and 1 brass dragon. I don't know whether I want to pour that dragon first or do a couple of these tiki pours first. Tiki pour, maybe uh, uh, one of those coin pours. I'm debating, but I kind of move things around a little bit so I could get you guys zoomed in so you guys can see the action a little better and so you can see the quench. Let's see if I can't get you down there. Let's see. Being on the first silver pour. I'm going to do another live for the silver. I ain't going to do silver tonight. I've got silver here, but I got the 3 kilo crucible loaded right up. I would have to get a different. I got another one that I'd have to use, and that would probably take about another half an hour before I got molten silver to pour. Gee, Wally, what's going on? Woo! Good to see you, brother. Smash that like button. Yeah, brother. Alrighty. Well, we do have molten copper. Who wants to, what do you think we ought to pour first? You think we ought to pour that dragon in the sand, make a flaming dragon, or you think we ought to do a tiki pour? Maybe. Well, let's do. I'll answer for you. Let's do a tiki pour. A tiki pour and a coin pour first. Then we'll quench that. That dragon, I'm going to take him off, knock him down on the sand there. I'm just going to try to position myself, get myself in a nice, comfortable position to pour this. I'll pour the coin first. Then I'll come back and I'll pour the tiki. Or do I want to do it a tiki? I think that's pretty good. I'm going to have to heat that up, and I'm going to put my PPE on. That's for sure. Michael Stacking, good to see you. Rise Babo! Woo! How you doing, Rise Babo? I feel pretty comfortable there. That ain't bad. I always like to position myself to get a nice, so I'm more comfortable when I pour that. I always do a test. Of course, we got liquid copper. You guys know that. You look down into the bowels of the crucible. I got to get my PPE on, my leather welding gloves. All right. Let's heat that up real quick. I haven't preheated these. You can preheat them right on top of the 2-auto furnace. I know that. But it only takes a couple of seconds with my nat gas. I'm just going to heat them up to make sure there's no moisture on there because they're cold. And right now, when I put the heat on there, I don't know if you can see that. You probably did. I don't get you zoomed in, do I? And you can see it as it creates moisture as the heat goes on it. You don't want to have the moisture. Moisture and liquid metals do not mix. So let me get you guys zoomed in here for the pour and the quench. I'll try to get you guys to where you can actually see the action as I see it. I think it'll be quite as I see it. I'll get you zoomed in pretty good here. That kind of looks pretty good. Dennis Menace, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. It's 2:22 a.m. Wow, 35.7 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit here. It ain't too bad. All right, here we go, guys. I'm just going to touch them again real quick with the MAPP gas. I'll pour those, and then I'll dump those out. I'll give them a quench. Listen for that tiki. He's going to scream. He's going to scream. We'll get that, and then afterwards we'll pour that dragon. Here comes the red, burning hot lava. I'm not very comfortable right now. I got myself angled wrong. There's that. There's that. Boom, bing. I'll set that back down in there. I got a little ladle piece I'm going to try to knock back down into the furnace. Oh, she fell right in. She's going to melt really good. Yeah. Let's see here. I'll get them out, do a quench on them. There's a little tiki. Could have probably put more metal in there for him. Yeah, let's do the quench. You ready for it? Listen for it. Yeah, I guess I'll have to reach down there and grab it now. Little tiki. That's a baby tiki. Woo! He screamed. He screamed like I did when Scrap Metal Racing threw me a $5 super chat. Oh, man. I'll take my gloves off and I'll show that to you real quick. Let's see here. I didn't reach down there and grab that. Let's get that out of there. I don't want to get my hands all wet. There we go. That's number 4. I'll dry that off. I need some paper towels here. The water off it, and we'll go ahead and we'll pour that that dragon in the sand. Share Bear, woo! Good to see you. Littlefoot, no worries. We will dock your pay. A little bit of water in there. I got you guys zoomed in. I'm going to keep it like that. And there's the back side of it. Not sure what I see. I'll have to look at that better. It almost looks like it could be a crab in there. Where's COC? He'd be able to tell me. And here's that tiki. I could have probably poured a little more. He's a baby tiki. He's going to be awfully light. He's going to be awfully light. I wonder how much he weighs. I read the chat here. Like a girl scream. Did you hear it, War? Did you watch that? It was the highlights of one of my lives. It came out and it had me screaming like a little girl. Yeah, I apologize to any of the ladies out there. Am I on regular ounces or am I on Troy ounces? Let's take a look here. I could have had you guys do the guessing game. I didn't. I apologize. Ooh, 0.97, almost an ounce. Almost an ounce. And those that coin pour is supposed to be 2 ounces, but I don't know. I guess it depends on how far I fill it. I think they lied because when I poured my silver and copper have about the same density. They're very, very close, very similar. This is 2.86. This is 2.86 ounces. And that tiki is 0.97. I had you guys zoomed in so you didn't see it. I apologize. I'm going to take that out of the way. I'm going to turn around, move those off to the side, and position this dragon. This dragon is not an easy thing to pour because the way I have it, you have the ears right there, the horns, and you got to get the metal to flow inside there. So it is a little bit difficult. It ain't too bad. It ain't too bad, but let me set that up here. Blue collar stacker. Woo! How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I hope you had fun in your travels. I think you were out in a boat, weren't you? On the ocean? Yeah, I think I'm going to be good with that. Bring you in a little closer here. Okay, yeah, I think I can do that like that. I feel good about that. Let me get my PPE back on. Get the paper towel out of here. I wipe the water off with. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm sorry, Littlefoot. I should have let everybody guess. I'll let everybody take a guess on the dragon after I pour him and see if we can get anybody for bragging rights. We'll see. We take a look inside the crucible. Oh yeah, I got. Does anybody want to look back down into the bowels of the crucible? No, I'm all set up for it. So let me turn you guys here just a little bit. Alrighty, here we go. Here comes the flaming dragon. Woo! Here it goes. Hot stuff. Come on, flow inside the ears. Flow inside the ears. There we go. It takes a little while. Takes a little while for that dragon to cool off because there's a lot of metal right there. There's a lot of metal. Still liquid. I don't know if you guys can quite see it. I'm going zooming in, but it's all still liquid right in there. It's liquid. And usually when I quench it, I have to be very careful on quenching it because sometimes there's still, if I quench it too soon, too fast, there's liquid inside There's liquid inside. It's solid on the outside, but it's liquid inside. And one time I had a steam explosion and it was a pop. It startled the heck out of me. Thank you very much, for. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm just going to let that kind of cool down. It's not, it's all solid on the top, but I know it's still liquid on the inside. I know it's still liquid. I'm going to pop that out of here. Maybe I should take these other ones so I can have better control of it. Maybe so you guys can see the flaming dragon. There's the flaming dragon, but he's got a lot of sand on him. Oh, yeah. Let me knock some of that sand off. I'm going to do a quench. Drop him down there. Okay. Let's see if I can show you guys real quick. Let me get this out of here. It's going to set that right there. Take you guys and unzoom you. I got you zoomed in a little bit. That looks kind of interesting just the way it is like that, doesn't it? But I don't want to immediately quench that. And there's going to be some awesome coloring right in there. There ain't going to be any patina, I can tell. It's almost got a golden color to it. But the sand has captured it, like I said, depending on what happens with it, depends on the temperature of the metals, it depends on the oxygen in the air and how you do it. There's a lot of variables. Let's do a slow quench on this because I don't want to pop. So I'm going to make sure I got a good hold on this. I hope I do. I don't want to have a steam explosion again. Here we go. Let me see if I can't turn you guys down just a little bit. I'm going to do a slow quench. Boy, boy, oh boy. Makes me nervous sometimes. Here we go. Oh boy. Yeah. And I don't want to quench this too fast. Angry dragon. Woo. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh man. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, let me take my PPE off again. Got that done. Sorry, I've been watching the chat too much. Still sailing. Awesome, Blue. Awesome. Big boy time. PPE, Band-Aid, and sunglasses. All right, we'll let you take a look. Like I said, it was going to have some interesting colors on there. I could tell by some of the golden areas that it had. But this one right here, a lot of times I on the sandcast pours, I do not get a lot of the red patinas. If I do, I get it on the backside because that's the part that has the where it's getting the oxygen to it, and you got the black patina, which is part of the it's a oxide from the copper, and the red oxide is a little. The black oxide comes off pretty easy. The red oxide not so much. But I'm just going to take this wire brush and I'm going to knock some of the sand off so you guys get a good look at them. There's still a little bit of sand. Yeah, he came out pretty nice. I think this is my number 5 dragon pour. 4 copper, and I made 1 bronze dragon. I knew I didn't have pure copper, and I knew it was an alloy. It was a nickel copper alloy mix. I'm surprised it came out and it melted as good as it did because I was the 2 auto furnace max temperature is 1200 degrees Celsius, and it almost takes a little bit more than that to melt the nickel. I didn't know at that particular given time if it was nickel though, and I come to find out that it was. All right, I'll clean this up better later. Let me get my paper towel, dry him off a little bit, and let you guys see him. Dragon's awesome. Thank you, Snakebite. Appreciate it. Oh, you already got people having guesses. Okay, yeah, get your guesses in. I mean, check this out. It's a good chunk of metal. It is a good chunk of metal. And he's got a little bit of a forehead problem here. That's to do with a little bit of sand. I should have took a little more time And I can polish that up though. I should have took a little bit more time to compress him in the sand. I did it real quick. He's got some nice red horns. Check that out. Rock Solid Passion. Woo! Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in. We're going to get some guesses here. Let me move this up out of the way. Get you guys zoomed in so you can see. I'll put my scale right down here. Get that sand out of there. I don't want that sand. Let me zoom you guys into the thing here. You should be able to see it. Get your guesses in. Get your guesses in. You got 6.9. War says 5.5. Snakebite says 4.7. Who else wants a guess on that for bragging rights? You're going to see it here. If you watch some of my other pours, you're going to know about how much he is. Hey, Raspberry Hedgehog. Woo! Good to see you. I didn't read the email yet, but I seen the notification, and I slightly been absolutely. You're across the pond. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll be glad, more than glad to do a sticker swap trade with you. My email and address is right inside the description. Go send it out. Send me an email what your address is, and I'll get it out. It may be a week or two before I get to you. I've sent out some stuff to a lot of subscribers. Some subscribers have not even received it yet. I've got other stuff I still have to get out. Littlefoot is one of them, and I hate to put you on the spot, brother. I got your package all together. I got to package it up. I'm going to try to get it out tomorrow. You have some swag, poker chips, some stickers, magnet. I got that all coming to you. And Littlefoot, give a brother a break. What's your favorite color? I need to know your favorite color is. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not usually good with secrets. Everybody knows that. So I'm going to hold this one. But what's your favorite color, Littlefoot? What is it? Come on. I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to wait for it. Blue color says 5.87. No. Hey, listen. When I send stuff out, I'm difficult. I have a very busy life, like we all do. But this stuff brings me joy and happiness, and it brings a smile to my face, and that's what I want to do for you guys. And when you guys send me something, it brings me an awesome smile, brings me a lot of joy. And when I send stuff to you and your reaction and what you get when you receive it, especially those content creators, and they do videos like uh, Rock Hound and Huntress did. She did an awesome one for me, and that was awesome. She gave me a big smile. She sent me some awesome stuff. It was amazing. And Collector, she did a video today. I posted it up on my post. Go check it out. If you're not subscribed to Collector, go check out my post and give her a sub, give her a like and a comment, and tell her T-Bird sent you. She did an amazing video of me as well today. All right, we're going to turn this on. We're going to turn this on. We had your guesses. You guys know what your guesses were. Alrighty. I think a lot of you guys were all low. I wasn't going to say it, but you were. Can you guys see that? No, you can't see that. Oh, man. All right. Let me move the water up. Let me get a little closer here so you guys can see it. Move my coffee out of the way. T-Bird, you got enough coffee. Let's see. Turn you down here. Who was the highest? Because right now I've got 10.92 ounces. Them are not Troy ounces. That's 10.92 ounces. Basically 11-ounce dragon head. Woo! 11 ounces. On average, they roughly go about 12 to 14 ounces, depending on how deeply I impress this dragon. I brought him outside. How far I depress that dragon down into the sand. And it's a little difficult because, like I said, if you're not good at what you're doing by putting it in the sand when you pull it out, you can mess it all up and the sand falls apart. You can still see a little sand on his nose. Sorry, buddy. I love dragons. I love firebirds and phoenixes. You guys all know that. Bird's the word. Woo, yeah. Let me set you back out here. We'll do a little more pouring because I still got molten copper. We'll set that off to the side. Who was closest? I didn't see who might have been closest. Let me scroll back here, take a quick peek. I think blue collar, I think was the closest. I don't know if anybody said. Littlefoot said 5.84. I know in the past, blue collar seen some of mine. Scrap metal said 6.79. 6.79. I know blue collar put a thing in here. Where is it? 6.79. Where did it go? I can't see it. 3D Woodworks. Woo! Good to see you, brother. How you doing? Alrighty. Let's see. Let me see about how much more copper I got in here. Yeah, I got enough. I got enough to at least do that. Maybe another small tiki, I think. Let's do another coin pour, another tiki. Let me see if I can't get myself positioned. Yeah, please smash that like button. Let me see, get this out of here. I'm just getting myself positioned, I think. Yeah, that's cool. Pour that coin and I'll come back and I'll pour that. Just got home, 3D. Good night, Share Bear. Thank you so much. Yes, you have a blessed night as well. Yeah, I wanted to do a silver and copper pour, but I didn't get myself. I had so much things that was going on today. And right now I'm down to only the one furnace, and it would take some time to have. If I had the two furnaces working, I'd be able to have silver in one, copper in the other. I still got to get the sensor on for the other one ordered and get it here so I can actually have two furnaces going at once. Maybe tomorrow night we'll do a silver pour. I'll break out the silver and I'm going to pour a silver coin for myself and a silver tiki for myself out of that silver shop. Alrighty, let's see. We're gonna get my PPE. Where'd it go? Over here on the side. No, that's not the gloves I wanted, but they'll work too. Where'd my other gloves go? All right. And Marsh. Woo! I didn't notice N Marsh was in here. Yes. How you doing, N Marsh? Thank you so much. Good to see you. All righty. Let's see. Here we go. You guys ready? Let me heat that up just a little bit. Make sure there's nothing in there. You see that? I don't got you guys even zoomed in. I'll get you guys zoomed in a little bit before I actually do that pour so you guys can see it. No, you guys are zoomed in pretty good, ain't you? Yeah, it's not too bad. My quench is right there. Get your position down. I'll try to get you guys a little closer than I did last time. Zoom you right in there. How's that? Does that look good, guys? You watching, Littlefoot? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, there is not. That feels kind of light. That feels kind of light. Maybe hopefully got enough to do that first pour. Oh, I definitely got enough. Oh, he's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be a fat boy, a fat tiki. Yeah, and I still got some copper in there. Ooh, he's gonna be a big boy. Yeah, he is. Woo! He overflowed. Here we go. Quench, listen for it. Oh, I dropped him. Let's hear this, guys. Screech. Come on. Here we go. Listen for the quench. Woo! Dropped the both of them. Well, I'm tired. Like I said, I got a bit of a headache. Oh boy, there's going to be some patina on the back of him. Let's take a look at these. Okay, you guys are still zoomed in. I'm going to leave you like that, so you guys get a nice close shot of it. There's that. Now 3D. Yeah, the laser. What do we see here? You know what I see there? I see a bear paw. I see a bear paw. Kinda. You think? Woo! Oh, whoa! Oh, thank you so much, Littlefoot. Littlefoot just became a member. Awesome. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. And a Tiki. He's going to be a fat boy. Who wants to take a guess on a Tiki? How much you think that Tiki weighs? Assume you guys back out. Oh, he looks like he's an angry Tiki. I'll zoom you out. You guys can take a guess. You're more than welcome. Thank you, Littlefoot. Appreciate you, brother. Littlefoot says 1.32 ounces. Then Marsh says 2.4. Woo! Yeah, this is going to be the heaviest Tiki one that I've poured so far. Let's see. Let me move these out of the way. Afterwards, I'll put everything all together on the scale, and we'll see exactly how much weight and metal that I had in there. There's the Tiki. Let's see. Yeah, Jeff saying 2.0. This is for bragging rights. 1.75. War says that's 3D Woodworks. War says 1.5. Enmar says 2.4. Littlefoot says 1.32. Alrighty. I'm a light guesser, he says. 1.90. I don't know. You guys can't see that. 1.90. Get you up there a little closer. 1.90 ounces. Yeah, he's the heaviest Tiki that I've poured yet. I think the other ones that I'd poured were like 1.56, 1.59, around a little over an ounce and a half. He's almost a 2-ounce Tiki. Woo, nice. I do have a little bit of copper left. Let me take a peek in here and let me see what I think I can pour. Let's see here. I'm not 100% sure. Who wants to look down into the bowels of the crucible again? Because I know we got a few other people here. For those that have missed it, I'll set these over here. I'll set the bar. That one was the second one. I got to write on this. Because I know which ones in the house are. I like to know which numbers they are. I do have a pen, a marker. This one for tonight. Okay, I had 1, 2, 3. I did 3 coppers. This is number 5 and looked like a bear's paw. So I'm going to mark number 5 on him. Number 5, that way there I can keep track. And this is number 4 copper. And I never really looked to see what that one is. I can't see a whole lot in that one. I see something. I see. I see some sort of an animal there with maybe some horns. I don't know if you can see that. Could be a Pegasus. Maybe. Number 4. All right, set that there. War sees a goat. All righty, 3D. If you don't make it before I end, have a good night. I'll be on for a little while longer. I'm going to show everybody down into the bowels of the crucible. Don't worry, Littlefoot. And thank you so much for becoming a member. You're awesome, brother. I'm about 1.5 feet above the crucible. I'd already had you guys zoomed in. Okay, this is zoomed out. I'm approximately about 1.5 feet. Take a look down into the bowels of the crucible. Hopefully I can zoom you in and out where you can see the molten lava. Lava, copper. Look at that. Ooh. I'm going to tap it in case it's fuzzy. I can't tell if it's fuzzy on my phone. That heat does feel good on the hands, though. You can see the copper down there shimmering around. I think it came out better earlier, didn't it? When I first started the stream. I'm going to have to close that cover up because you can see it's still nice and red, though. It's pretty red. But as I pour it, and when it's cooler like that, it'll start solidifying on me. So let me put you guys back up on the tripod and get you guys mounted back up. And maybe we'll pour another. Let me see it. It's tiki pour. That was number. That AI thing popped up. I would then affect my live stream. I hate that AI. He hears me and he says something and he thinks I'm asking him something. This was Tiki number 4. He's a light guy, little baby Tiki. He's number 4. This big guy at one point, he knocked the water off him. Big guy, he was 1.9 ounces. He was the number 5, the 5th Tiki pour that I've made. That way there I know which one it is. And I'll be cleaning those up with the Wright's copper cleaner. And I'll be taking off the black patina, the most of it, not all of it. It's all, it all depends on how much I want to clean it and how much of the black I want to take off. If you've seen the other ones that I had in my video earlier. Collector! Roar, roar, roar! Woo! What's going on, sister? How you doing? Get the message about Tikis you showed off live. I think I did. There was one of your messages I hadn't commented on yet because I was still flying around getting all my stuff done that I needed to get. Zed, good to see you. Did you scare him away? Yeah, I think it appeared better when it was up higher in the crucible. Yeah, when I zoom in, when I'm up high like that, I've got to zoom in and zoom out. You can see the glow, but then you can't see the molten copper down inside the crucible. And when you zoom in and out, it kind of helps it out. Last thing it melted was 2 bats. Yeah, it looked like 2 bats on the back of it. You love the red? Yeah, I do too. Yeah, a lot of those pours. I know you came in a little bit late, but I poured that. I poured another dragon. That's my number 5 dragon pour, dragon head. I got him from using the sand, play sand. I used him as my subject. Alrighty, let's see. What do I want to pour? What do I want to pour? I still got liquid copper in there. I don't have enough to do that. Got a huge dragon. I got a pew pew. I don't have enough to do that. I know I don't. I got a heart. I made a lot of hearts. I actually still got a heart here. I was gonna do I never took that out. That was from several months ago. That was a heart pour, and I was gonna do a silver topper for it, make a T-bird heart cookie. But it was a little bit too much, or I didn't have enough room to put silver on the top of it. I made a few of those. Let me see. Look at. Okay. Let me see. Got 5, 6. I'm gonna go for a tiki. tiki pour. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a tiki pour. Of course, I do have this old one, but I kind of stopped using that, where I inscribed my name backwards in it. T-Bird. A lot of T-Bird bar pours. Hmm. This thing is well worn. Well worn. Hmm. Maybe for old time's sake. What do you think, guys? Should I make a poll? Do we want to pour another coin, another tiki, or for old time's sake, this would be actually number 51 because I poured 50 of these T-Bird bars, but this is very used and abused. I want to do a T-Bird bar pour. What do you think? Raspberry says T-Bird. What do you think, guys? I'll leave it to you guys. I should have enough to do the T-Bird pour, the T-Bird bar pour. It's seen its better days because I've dremeled it out quite a few different times. I had to keep updating it and keeping it clean because as you use it, it keeps consuming more and more of the graphite and it wears it out. But that mold is just about on its way out the door. I still have it. Okay, knuckle busting numbskull. Good to see you. Thank you so much, collector. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to pour the remainder of the copper inside the T-Bird bar pour, the one that I dremeled out with a Dremel tool. I dremeled out my name backwards, inverted, so it would come out and you could read it. T-Bird. I should have probably cleaned it with a wire brush first. Oh, well. Let me make sure I'm in there where I want to be comfortable. I should be. I don't like the way that's turned. I like doing it this way. Like that. Alrighty. There we go. That's going to be good. Let me get my gloves on, my PPE. Put that back down. That was awesome. That was awesome of that subscriber to have purchased your slingshot knuckles and gift it right back to you. That was wicked. That was awesome. That was so generous of that person. Woo! Bird's word. There we go. Okay, we got that going here. There we go. Nice and red hot. Here it comes. I'm going to do a T-Bird, a long T-Bird. That's number 51 because I stopped at 50. That's it. That's it. No more. I told you I'd probably have just enough to make that one. That was a perfect pour. Let's turn around and get that out of there. Take the T-Bird bar pour out of. Oh man, that is gonna be sweet looking. Oh, I can tell already. We're gonna quench it. Woo! Oh man, I can't wait to get that off there. I can tell. I got any Wright's copper cleaner out here? No, I don't. Oh man, that's gonna have some beautiful red on it. Oh man. Now what's nice is when I get to the bottom, usually it has different colors. It varies. Like I said, it varies on conditions. I quench that. That's just what was left over. That wasn't a whole lot. Let's go for some guesses. I'm going to weigh everything that I've poured tonight. I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to show you the T-Bird bar first here. Number 51. Number 51. The black patina looks like a ghoul. That'll come off there with a Wright's copper cleaner. I can't quite see what I got on there. It almost looks like what do they call those? A seahorse. I can see a seahorse in there. There it is. See how the T-Bird didn't come out very good. It's like I said, I hadn't planned on even using that ever again. That's number 51. And the T didn't come out quite right. That's because I've done 50 pours with that. Now it's 51. And that was supposed to be shut out of commission. Michael Stackin, woo! Let's take some guesses. I'm going to take the thing out. I'll show you what I poured, and we'll go for some guesses. Some of you have got an upper hand. Now, what I want to do, War, is we're going to guess on how much copper I had in the crucible. We've got you guys know what that weighed. You know what that weighed if you were watching, paying attention. That's the dragon. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see. Get this position. I got to get this out of here where that's hot. So I'm not going to grab it with my hands because I took my PPE off. That could still be warm. Probably not. But we have the dragon. We poured this one first. Number 4. You guys know how much that weighs because I told you and I showed you. And the other one's going to be very similar. That's number 5. That's number 5. Then we had the little baby. The little baby. I weighed that, and you guys know how much he weighed. For those that were in here, paying attention. And I did weigh. Did I weigh that one? I think I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I weighed that one. If you're paying attention, you know how much that big fat boy weighed. Then we got the T-Bird bar. We got the T-Bird bar pour. Number 51. It was supposed to be taken out of existence. It wasn't supposed to be poured anymore. We got that, and this is the leftover piece that was in there. The remainder of it. Guesses on how much the total amount weighs of what I had for copper inside the 3 kilo crucible for bragging rights. Your guess is 0.001 to 10 ounces. I'm talking about all this. Were you here with that? That was over 10 ounces. Just that dragon as a hint. I'm going to start adding it up. I'm going to start piling on if you guys want to put your guesses in there. Scott Metal Racing saying 17.12. War says 23. Okay, let's put this on. We're going to keep piling it up. I'm going to put that on there. And I'm going to show you it's 10.91. Let me move you guys a little closer so you can see, and I'll put you in there. Let's see here. That way there you can see it go up as I do it. How's that? 9.1. Can you guys see that? 10.91. Move this stuff over here a little bit. And we'll start adding it up. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see that now without any problems. Okay, get your guesses in for bragging rights. And Marsh says 18. Littlefoot says 24.8. Raspberry Hedgehog says 21.5. Ooh, you guys are getting close. Scrap Metal, he changes it to 25.98. He must be writing things down. He's got to be writing it down. Okay, here we go. We're gonna add the T-Bird bar. That brings it up to 14.08. We're gonna add number 4. I poured the other 3 prior. I'm gonna add number 4 copper coin pour. That brings it up to 16.94. Michael says 30 ounces. We're gonna add the second coin. That's 19.46. We're gonna add little baby tiki. 20.43. And we're gonna add the big hefty tiki. 22.32. Woo! And that little scrap piece already melt again. Did that even do anything? Yeah, it did. 22.84. 22.84. Is it my imagination? Did I think I saw somebody put 22.84? I don't know. I don't know. 22.84. Almost 23 ounces of copper in there that I had inside the crucible. Littlefoot wins. Woo! Was Littlefoot the closest? You might have been. You were barely over. It was 2 ounces high. The 210 stays 210. Good to see you, 210. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, probably. I probably won't do another pour. I probably could tonight if I wanted to. Michael Stackin, I know you're still out there. Yeah, he says it's rigged. Drop your link down there if you're not subscribed. Stackin Surfer, good to see you. If you're not subscribed to Michael Stackin, you should be. He's got a live that's coming up here very shortly. And Scrap Metal Racing might even be able to do it unless he's busy. I know he's out there on the road. Somebody dropped Michael Stackin's link. He's going live here in about another 55 minutes. Check him out. If you're not subscribed to him, give him a sub. Give him a like. Tell him T-Bird sent you. He does an every night stream at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 95% of the time I'm there. But we'll catch you out there. 3D Woodworks. You got your stickers, and I got one of your stickers on your paddle at work. Awesome. Awesome, 3D. You need more stickers? I can send you some more, brother. I got some new ones, and I get around to it and think about it. I'll send you some of my new swag. There it is, Michael Stackin. Awesome. Thank you, Scrap Metal. Wait, the head start. Don't pop right up. Yeah, probably tomorrow. I've got a lot of things. I've taken some time off, and I got a lot of things I've got to get accomplished before winter and fall sets in. I've been doing a lot of things, and maybe tomorrow night, I'm not sure, but tomorrow night maybe I'll do another live, and maybe I'll do some silver pour. I'll take. I want to pour one of those coin pours in my graphite molds, one of these, and make myself a coin pour out of pure 99 silver, and I want to make one of these tiki bars for myself to keep out of my pure silver shot that I have. Got more silver shot than this, but I'll be using that silver shot. I'll probably use in a smaller crucible. I got this 1 ounce crucible, which I'll probably end up using that one. I gotta take that one and I gotta preheat it to about 500 degrees Celsius for about 15-20 minutes and let it come to a slow cool, and I'll be using that tomorrow night. I do have another one that I had used previously in the past when I did some silver pouring, but it's in pretty rough shape. As you can see, it's been very used and abused, and that right there is waiting for an accident to happen. So I will not use that again. I've got that off to the side, and that's another reason why, like I said, I did not decide because I got the two furnaces. I can only use one at a time because there's an element, a heat sending piece that needs to be replaced in that. Brand new. I got it, had a problem with it. I got to order it and get it. So that one's working. That's T-Auto 1. That's T-Auto 2. That'll be my copper one. That'll be my silver one. But I can still use that because these are interchangeable. Of course, I got one of those already in there. But like I said, at some point in time, I mean, all I got to do is take that out. That's my copper for copper. And I got to actually, I can do that right now. Let me see. Let me take this out because I can use this to stage this. This is cold. I can take this hot one. I can put that in there, let that cool down, and I can temper because this is already nice and hot already. I can temper that. I'm going to turn that furnace back on. Let me close this down because that doesn't need to be opened. turning that on. I'm going to set that other 1 ounce crucible. I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to set it down to 500 degrees. Yeah, I'll go there. And I'm going to let that come up to, it's set for almost 600 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to let that heat up for about 15-20 minutes. And then I'm going to let it cool down, and that'll be all raring and ready for me tomorrow to melt my, 500 Celsius. It's in Celsius. I've got it set actually for 584 Celsius right now. It's been cooling off. And the red or the blue is what it's at right now. It's at 926.25. It's slowly cooling off, but I've got it set for 584 Celsius. I'm going to let that come up to temperature. That'll come right up to that temperature. I'm going to let it stay there for about 15-20 minutes. Then I'm going to shut it down, let it cool off naturally, and that'll be seasoned for me to use tomorrow for my silver pours. And I'll be all set for that. I mean, what a great time to get that done. And then I don't got to do it tomorrow. I could, Jeff. I could pour some silver tonight, but I'm kind of busy. As soon as I get done here, I got a few things I need to do. I'll be going on Michael Stacking's live stream. Then after that, I don't know. I may be watching a movie with Mrs. T-Bird. She usually gets done around midnight. But we'll see. Like I said, I might want to try to set it for tomorrow. And I want to take this moment just to say goodbye to each and every one of you. And thank you, Scrap Metal Racing, for being a member. Thank you, Jeff Rubin, for being a member. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Littlefoot, tonight. You're awesome for becoming a member. I have my memberships set for 99 cents for the lower level one for starting. That's 99 cents a month. I tried to get it as low as I possibly can. I'm not trying to make any money from anything, and it was a way how I set it up. I had it set up where if I just went with the way they had it, it was much higher. But the more I did things, it's hard to explain, but I was capable of getting it down there lower. That way, it becomes a lot better for everyone to, if they want to be a member, to become a member, and it won't break anybody's wallet. Even if it was at $2.50 or $5, I don't think it would. Oh, look at that. Woo, bang, bang. 3D, number 4. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, 3D Woodworks. That's awesome. He gifted memberships. Oh, man. Knuckle Bustin' Numbskull received a membership. Michael Stacken received a membership. 3D Woodworks receive a membership. It randomly got you. OC Stacker received. Oh man, look at that. Wow, awesome. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations. That is so wicked. Thank you so much, 3D. You're awesome, brother. You're awesome. Look at that Raspberry Hedgehog. She's a member now. Awesome. Awesome. Wow. I don't know. It randomly selects. As long as you're out there and you have your settings to where you could receive a membership from somebody gifting it, it just randomly selects random people that are subscribed to me. It's just a hit or miss, and it's your lucky day. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Miles and miles of smiles, 3D. You know it, brother. And you just did that to a lot of people. If you're not subscribed to 3D Woodworks, throw your link out there, 3D, please. Go check out 3D Woodworks. He's an awesome guy. You all are, each and every one of you. You're all awesome people. You're my brothers. You're my sisters. I love each and every one of you. You're my YouTube family. but he's got an awesome channel. He does a lot of porn like I do as well. He does other different things. Um, he does coin rings. Yeah, he does coin rings. Boy, I keep, let me see. Let me set this down. I'm going to show you what he does. Yeah, I'm going to show you what he does. And from the day that I received it, it has not left my hand. You see that ring right there? That's Ben Franklin. 3D Woodworks made that. Yes, he did. That's made out of a Ben Franklin. If I remember right, it was a 1954 Ben Franklin. I forget. I'm not sure. But I wear that everywhere. I don't take that off. I don't take that off. But this is one of his very first coin rings that he had made. He makes coin rings. He does a lot of things. He pours copper. He pours aluminum. I've got a few of his pours. I've won a few of his pours. Yeah. If you watch my videos and I'm doing my Coinstar, you'll see that ring. You'll see that ring. Yeah. Did you get your link up there, 3D? Awesome. Maddie's Nifty Creations. Good to see you, Maddie. Yeah, that's beyond amazing. It is. It is. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Look, I've been on here for an hour. In 1 minute, I'm going to start saying goodbyes to all of you. I wish I had more copper to pour. That's all there is tonight. That's what I got here. All these pours that I did. Dragon, 2 coins, 2 tikis, and that's going to be, that was just leftover. 2 tikis and number 51 T-Bird pour. That was supposed to not be poured anymore. But thank you, 3D. I appreciate you, brother. And congratulations, all the new members. Thank you, Raspberry Hedgehog. Thank you, Maddie's Nifty Creation, for stopping in. Thank you very much, Werewolf Puncher. What, that little piece you're talking? Yeah, it looks like a guy. Look at that. Soldier. Maybe I'll clean him up, see what he looks like. You never know. Thank you very much, Scott Metal Racing. You're awesome as well, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see who else was in here. I know we had Blue Collar way earlier. We had Vegas Stacker. I don't want to mention Knuckle Busting Numbskulls. He's an awesome guy too. Stay safe. We'll catch you out there tomorrow. Knuckle is at 12 noon your time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. Thank you so much for stopping in, Collector, as well. Thank you so much, sister. Let's see. Yeah, Littlefoot, awesome. He joined today. He was a member as well. Smile. How many members do I got now? I don't know. I'm growing. Thank you so much. Alrighty, guys. What's the word? Everybody know. OC Stacker. Yeah, he was out here. He got a membership. Oh, man, by 3D. That's so awesome. Bird's word. Night. Alrighty. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Have a good night. T-Bird out. And 5, 4, 3, 2. John! Catch you all over at Michael's. Yeah. Woo! Take care, guys. T-Bird out.